Oh, what have you got to put in my Dota belly today, Joe? I'm hungry for a game.
Oh, we got some real grub for you. I tell you, we've got a real assortment of snacks in this one.
Dav!
What do you mean? This is Dav did not send this one to me. Sometimes he plays the game and goes, "Oh, this was a terrible game. It'll be great for a Scubcast." This one, Ali picked out for me, weirdly enough, because Dav is playing with one of my old friends, Paul.
Real Paul.
Who's playing in Napadoodle. We played 10 years ago.
Good lad.
He played for like
terrible Dota player.
A good 2 years, and then didn't play for 8 years, and he's back. And he's terrible.
I was there on some of those earlier games when he'd really only been back for a few days.
Yeah.
Oh my God, he was lost.
It's a whole new game, to be fair.
It really is.
Like, he knows what the buttons are, but doesn't have any of the knowledge, which is hilarious. So this is these two queuing together, weirdly. And there's a hook.
Oh,
yeah, one. The techies jumping in. Are they going to get anything? I think the techies may have just made a bit of a misplay jumping in aggressive. But Tombstone dropping on the other side. Are they going to finish off the techies? He's going to walk out for free. SF in trouble. Gets dropped down. And now Troll coming back in for some action. Abaddon, he's dead as well. The Tomb doing damage. Napadoodle down. It's a triple.
Dude, I think the zombie blocked the hook.
Oh, that would probably be it. Dav is the only one that walks out. Dav somehow the survivor. Wow. So what are they laning? I feel when you queue together, you lane together, and is that? Yep. Walking down slowly on Paul. Oh. I do feel sometimes after an engagement, I kind of just want to die. At the start of the laning phase, I hate turning up to lane and being this low.
Yeah.
I feel like you just end up feeding and then missing so much more XP.
I think generally, if you think about it, especially if you're a melee hero, you kind of need to be in there. And if you get down to like 1/3 health, you're getting much less from the lane than if you had just gone back to base and maybe missed a couple of creeps. I think there's a lot to be said for being full health. Or, use some of the many regen items that you should have. What's Dav got?
He's got a lot of tangos.
4 tangos.
So he's eating a fair chunk already. He's had a stick as well.
This is classic Dav. Just walking about to no avail.
Oh, gets jumped on as well. The stun comes in though. Gotta be careful. Another hit. He's dead.
He's a ghost!
He's a ghost!
What's the next thing that Dota hasn't covered? Because we have ghosts, we have monsters like dragons and whatever primal beast is and stuff like that.
Yeah.
We have animals and insects. We have people. We have fantastic sort of inventions and machinery.
No squids. No aliens.
Tidehunter is a sea creature.
Yeah, but he's not like mushy and tentacly.
No,
some mushy things. Give me some mush.
Like an octopus or something.
Yeah, give me some sort of octopus in the game, or an alien.
Or a squid. I would say Enigma is an alien. He's not of this world.
But a lot of things are not of this world in Dota. I feel Enigma he's a fundamental.
Joe, don't make me say it.
What?
That is what an alien is, dude.
Fuck.
I mean, that's literally the definition of an alien.
Aliens then. Puck's an alien. Faceless Void, I guess Faceless Void is very much an alien.
Why is Puck an alien?
Because he's not of this realm. He travels through the realms. I think he's right,
but there's different sort of dimensions and things.
Yeah. If you're from a different dimension, are you an alien?
No, you're extraplanar. You're from some other place, right? You're like
extraplanar. Oh, look at the jet coming in. And the bomber, does it connect on? No, not on Paul, but on Dav.
I think you're from a different reality rather than just off-world. Like, for example, you can be an alien. Like, let's say there's 3 people in a room. One of them is British. You're in London. This room is in London, okay? Or let's say Chichester.
Okay.
Or Swindon. You're in Swindon.
Oh,
You're in a room in Swindon.
No.
It sets the tempo. You're in a room in Swindon.
Oh, God. Okay.
One of the people in there is from France.
Get them out.
One of them is from Ganymede.
Okay.
Now, if I said to you, careful, one of the blokes in there is an alien, you wouldn't think it was the Frenchman. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like a layer of alienness.
Right.
If you were to go into the room and it was just a Frenchman, he'd say, like, I'm an alien, which he is. He might even be a legal alien in your country. That's fine. But the moment someone from another planet comes in, they're the alien now. That's the layers, I think.
Right. And so, if you've been to hell and back and then back to hell, are you then an alien when you return?
I'm saying you're from such a different place that it would be hard to really think of you as being an alien. You're from a whole different universe, right? But then that would mean that some lad from Ganymede is not an alien. And that doesn't make sense. So what I'm saying is, if you're from a different dimension or reality, or you're some kind of spirit, you're not an alien. Right. But if you're just from off-world, you're an alien.
Right. Okay. Sure.
Okay? I hope that's clear.
Yeah. So Pudge, not an alien.
No, he's just undead, dude.
So...
I mean, Undying
Abaddon...
isn't an alien.
Not an alien.
Where's Abaddon from? Let's have a look.
Abaddon lore. The lore of Abaddon. I think
Abaddon,
he's just Abaddon.
You've got to specify Dota, because he's like a demon of hell or something.
Yeah, he's in things, other things.
The font of Avernus is the source of a family's strength, a crack in primal stones from which vapors of prophetic power have issued for generations. Each newborn of the cavernous house of Avernus is bathed in the black mist, and by this baptism they are given an innate connection to the mystic energies of the land. They grow up believing themselves fierce protectors of their linear traditions, the customs of the realm, but what they really are protecting is the font itself, and the motives of the mist are unclear. So I think Abaddon is just
not like a typeface, but...
No, not the font of Times New Roman, but the font of Avernus.
Interesting.
Worst font?
Papyrus.
There's a funny sketch about that, isn't there?
What, the Avatar logo?
Yeah.
Just set it in Papyrus. Why did they set it in Papyrus? That's a nice jump in. They are getting walloped on this lane. Every time they try something, the techie just jumps and destroys. They finally get one return kill. We've won
so many lanes with X plus techies. This hero doesn't lose lanes. I'm convinced of that. Oh dear.
That's great. Oh dear. Undying Dad. Undying Dad?
In the movie Avatar, standard papyrus is used in the subtitles and a modified version for the film's title. Its use in the film was highlighted in a 2017 Saturday Night Live sketch titled Papyrus, featuring Ryan Gosling, which also claimed it was widely used for Shakira merchandise, hookah bars, and off-brand tea companies. John Landau, the producer of both Avatar films, claims that the sketch helped to keep Avatar relevant during production of the second film. In preparation for the expansion of the Avatar franchise, Avatar The Way of Water saw the film series change to a proprietary font called Taruk.
Interesting.
But Papyrus is still used for subtitles.
Why?
Following the release of Avatar The Way of Water, Gosling starred in a second SNL short titled Papyrus 2, wherein he discovers that despite the sequel's enormous budget, the typeface was merely changed to bold. That's excellent.
Papyrus but bold, and they changed the name.
I think Wingdings is pretty bad.
There aren't many bad fonts. Oh, Wingdings is for like a certain use. Like every font has its own use case. It's like when people say Comic Sans is bad, I disagree. I love Comic Sans. It just depends on the use case. But if you're using it on your morgue, maybe that's a bad choice. But I don't know, there's very few bad fonts.
What about Hobo?
I've not seen Hobo. Is Hobo...
Comic Sans is bad.
No, it's not. Comic Sans is great. I've designed merch with Comic Sans.
Well, then you're a bozo.
It's sold very well.
Hold this ratio.
Comic Sans is great. But not in every setting.
I thought it was Comic Sans for some time. But it's Comic Sans, which means it's without comedy.
Sans comedy.
Sans comedy. SF.
Safe lane SF.
Covered it.
Go. We haven't talked about voice lines, Pyrion.
No, we haven't. Shout out to the bozo in chat, my chat the other day, saying that I should have just put some Scrubcast lines in as voice lines because he didn't like any of the voice lines I'd done. Little realizing that was a double kill with this tech. Yeah. Decarp is enormous. Saying you could have literally taken some lines from the Scrubcast and put them in, and that would have been more successful. This year's lines, Mr. Bozo, both from the Scrubcast. You're a clown, sir. A clown!
He's role-playing into the circus theme.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is.
If we had a gang sign for the Scrubcast, what would it be?
I'm doing it now, so if the camera work goes to shit. I'm trying to make I'm not sure how to do an S with my hand.
I would do the sign would be someone shitting into their open hand. I think that should be the Scrubcast sign. I think that works for me.
Fuck me.
Maybe Dab shitting into someone's open hand. Just put that in there. That's our gang sign.
That's our flag.
That's the new merch.
The flag is specifically Dab shitting in someone's hand.
Yeah.
The gang sign is shitting in your own hand.
Oh, I mean, what a tough gang. You know?
God damn. Really slippery though. Really slippery fingers. Can't give him anything. Oh boy. Oh, Doc has the Gregories this game. Very nice. Look at this. Stacking it up. Gregories is every game, isn't it, actually? It's the innate, yes. It's not the...
Yeah, it's
innate. To choose it.
Oh!
Not quite. Not quite. Another maledict into a nut. A raindrop is there, though. Tanks a bit of damage. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. Abaddon just taking the tower, but getting wrapped on now. TA coming across. Techies with a jump in. Gonna force the ult in a second. Abaddon trying to run down Techies, but not gonna get anything. Get disarmed.
This is a good Techies player, this lad.
Yeah.
He's taken a point in his W before he technically had to, realizing that this is a super useful spell. Oh my god, I don't know what TA is doing here.
Greeting.
TA.
Greeting. Oh,
no! Decarp! Why? Pourquoi? Pourquoi, monsieur?
Forgot it did that much damage to himself, I guess.
Oh, are they pausing? Yes, pause. Pause and tip. Tip. Question mark? You should... We're question marking you, brother!
I don't know who they're question marking. There was another fight up here. AFK 1 min. Interesting. And Dab instantly unpauses. Wait, wasn't it the SF on his team that wanted to pause?
I don't know. Yeah, probably.
Wait, and Dab's got, no, I'm not having any of that.
Not being funny, it's fucking 3 in the morning, right? We're not pausing. I've got to get on with it.
I think this was actually like 3 in the afternoon.
Oh, fair play.
A rare treat.
He's been asking, oh god, I really dragged him back in. I'm such a bad person. So you see him on the Discord now. Cheeky lunchtime dub? He's like always asking for a cheeky lunchtime dub. And someone always obliges him. And they always lose.
Yeah, well, sometimes. Oh! The death profile comes out, but Techie's blast, whoa, my god, just blows her up. Abaddon as well, not gonna survive. That's a rip. It's a big old rip. What's troll? What? Oh, I thought this little guy had its own custom name tag. I got confused, but it's just the name of the person that owns it. Do they normally have the name above them?
Who?
When you spawn in a creep?
No, I don't remember that.
Guardian. I was like, why is this guy called Guardian? What?
I don't know.
Strange.
Maybe he's a Guardian.
He's a Guardian. Yeah, it's alright.
I don't remember the little creeps having your name over.
No, maybe only in replay.
It's a replay, but yeah, it's a replay.
Yeah, who knows? Who knows? SF with Mask of Madness I've not seen. kind of feel it's normally spell casting. No.
That was the Owen Pixel.
With the Master Manus Deso build. Yeah. Okay, I remember now. I remember. A lot of posturing happening now. Dav still doesn't have ult. He might be holding a point. He might be that good.
I'm gonna say no.
Right, we can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, no. He's not that good. Doctor, coming for a little walk forward, might just walk into a dismember. You're slowly getting baited into bombs. Man's not connecting, just gets blown up instantly. Techies, though, might be in danger. Silence and a suck comes out from Death Prophet, but Troll Pop of the ult instantly. Well, SF gets dismembered on the side, gets blown up. They do get techies.
Yeah.
But it's going to cost them more. And the slow hook is back up. Oof. A little more range that would have landed.
Well, Joe, if apples were oranges, Mr. Del Monte would be more interested in them. But they're not, so he isn't. So I don't know what you want.
I just want the third to be longer. That's all I wanted, okay?
Oh, hello. What a nut!
Big
Oh,
nut.
He missed he got him with the dict.
It didn't look like it landed, but it did. There we go.
That's
There's
late.
a century.
That's late, sir.
He was cranking the ult, so...
Just click him, Griffiths. Click his ass. Yeah, there you go.
Easy. Oh, but Texas turned up. But the bomber. The bomber.
The bomber clot. He's giving him the old bomber clot.
He hasn't used his disarm. He's not a good techies. He forgot to use his disarm.
No, it was all that glisters is not gold, Joe. And we were
only shooting stars break the mold.
Although I think in that song they say all that glitters, right?
Yeah.
But it's glister.
They changed it for the kids. So I don't think the kids stopped saying glister.
It's because nobody says...
Back in the 1800s,
Nobody says glister anymore.
People don't use glister like they used to.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Shakespeare's turning in his grave. What's wrong with glister?
Glister's a great word.
Hey? Glister's a great word. Everyone knows what glister means. Nappadoodle.
Look at the side blades.
Yeah. And the zombies. Imagine that. Someone running at you with throwing knives and zombies. I'm scared.
I don't like it. I don't want it. I don't want it.
The nut.
Is the dot gonna live? I mean, Dav is here with ult now, so might be able to help out. Has a stun. Has another...
Jesus!
Okay, Dav, calm down.
Jesus!
Armlet on and off. Making sure he doesn't lose health. Keeping the chase.
Let's just watch this.
Yeah, this is another stun, but Techie's Blast coming in. No detection from Dav. Just kind of getting kited around. There's his first life. Invis again on TA.
You'll love to see it.
Now he's disarmed.
He's been disarmed.
The Doc ult is there, though. Keep the vision, Dav. Keep the vision. Cut the trees. No.
This has been dreadful. This has been absolutely dreadful.
I tell you what you mean.
The overchase.
This is totally fine. This is totally normal Dota. And no.
Oh, yes, Dav. Oh, yes, Dav. Yes! You know what? He's at his best when he's dead.
That's
when he comes alive.
He's 6-6-0.
He comes alive. He needs to get 6 assists.
That's 6-6-0 and 0-7-7.
Perfect.
Wow. Iconic.
I wonder how many of those kills were after death.
I think most of them. I feel like most of them. I'm surprised he actually has 6. I feel like there hasn't been that many on his side, although it is 24 kills at 17 minutes. It is kind of scrappy. Relatively scrappy.
Oh dear.
I'm still laughing about the shitting in the hand.
We need to get a little video of it happening to explain to people. No?
Yeah? I'll ask Dav.
Yeah, see if we can get Dav to shit in his own hand for the Scrubcast vids. My guess is, yeah, he'll do it.
Yeah, he's willing to do anything. Honestly, he's always happy to help. Does it have to be my own hand? Yeah, it does. It does indeed. Going back for Ratty on Dav. Alright, after the armlet. It's fine. It's fine.
Nap-a-doodle.
Get in the tower. Ooh, in the jungle though. The hook connects. Makes him dodge the blast, but are they going to have to blow up? Try the life seal up. Yeah. Ooh! But the ult with the fear. Gets to run away, but Undying's there with the finish off. And now just tanks a whole Doctor ult to the face.
Yup.
Oh, yup. There's a blast off in 5. Follow the zombies. A little bit of a bomber. Doesn't even need to blast off. Or does he? Or does he? Maybe he does. The heals. With the glimmer. Getting the runaway. Now doesn't have mana on techies. Gonna get silenced. Going for the TP out. Oh. Well.
Have you ever been to this Notting Hill Carnival, Joe?
No.
I don't like the idea of being stuck in a huge crowd in London for that long. Where are you gonna go? Where are you gonna go pee pee and poo poo?
What's at the carnival?
It's just a street carnival.
Right.
So it's like the Notting Hill area gets taken over by the carnival. There's all live music and food and drinking. A lot of young people turn up, and it's sort of, it can get a bit leery at times.
I mean, are places still open around in the streets?
I don't know what the local business thing is. If I was them, I'd shut.
I feel if, like, you're a cafe or a bar, you'd be open.
Yeah, but you get overrun.
You can sneak in for a little loot.
It's a lot of people, dude. It's a lot of people. And I think then you would just become a public toilet.
Yeah.
So I think a lot of them close.
That's fair. Or Dap going for a kill with the doc.
I'm just wondering, for anyone that's been, let us know what it's like. I mean, it's probably fun for a little bit, but I wouldn't want to be there all day. You do get a little bit of violence happening as well in general, but it's a very large festival.
I feel any city when it's like a crowded event, I'm not a fan.
Yeah, no, I hate it.
I hate being shoulder to shoulder with people in
Oh my god, I get so claustrophobic.
Yeah. Cannot handle it. Although it has gotten like better as I've gotten older because I'm now taller than most people, so I can just I can see over it.
That's true. I'm not especially tall, but I have noticed that a lot of people are shorter than me because I think I am above average height without being what you might call like tall.
Yeah.
Right. So it's one of those situations where when I'm on the underground, I'm generally speaking there'll be 3 or 4 people taller than me, and then I'll be taller than most people because like a lot of people, especially like the kids or the women or whatever, will tend to be shorter.
Yeah, children are typically small. Yeah,
they tend to be smaller. Yeah.
Oh, what a hook!
Hello, and I find that the feeling I get when it's just my head above a sea of people is that I'm drowning. Right. It feels like I'm drowning. It's like being stuck in deep water.
Gasping for air.
Yeah, so it feels even worse.
Wow,
this is bold from SF. I don't know about that.
It's a play, and Napadoodle as well. Doodle gets one. Trying to hide around the trees for a bit. Gets a little bit of a burst, but the dismember's there. The heals from the doc, though, try to help a bit, but not quite enough. And Dav coming up for cleanup crew. Yeah, I feel I'm kind of... People are normally just below my shoulder. So it doesn't quite feel like I'm drowning. Feels like I'm surfing.
Ah.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Have you ever been pickpocketed?
Dav changed his mind. Have I been pickpocketed?
Yeah.
No. No, never.
A friend of mine got robbed in a cafe at Oxford Street not long ago. Oh, wow.
And the nut on top with a maledict. Chonkin. I don't know, I feel I'm always on edge about it, but I don't know, it's never happened.
So the scam that they got pickpocketed by was the old "can you look at this map" scam.
Oh,
so be aware of this one. For anyone that doesn't know this, you're in a cafe. For some reason, people often leave their phones out on their table in front of them. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I've been to pubs where people just put their phone down next to their pint on the table, and I'm like, what are you doing? Like, it's just going to get nicked. But the scam is, I come in, I see you there with your phone on the table, and I lean forward with a very confusing map, deliberately confusing. So you're like, oh, gosh. And while you're squinting and your brain is going, this appears to be a map of a labyrinth of some kind. They have picked up your phone underneath the map that they're holding, and then they'll go like, oh, well, thanks anyway, and they'll quickly leave. Your phone is gone. So watch out for that one. Ironically, if you follow the directions on the map, it leads you back to the location of your phone. But no one can follow the map.
You just got to steal the map as they steal your phone.
They've shown you the route.
And then you can steal all the phones they've stolen. Net profit.
Yeah, exactly.
Where would you bury some treasure if you had treasure? Would you bury it?
Does it have to be on this planet?
You have to be able to bury it yourself.
I could bury it. You build a homemade rocket.
Okay.
With enough fuel to get to the moon and a small drilling nose on the end of the lander.
Yeah.
It drills. You bury it on the moon.
No one's ever getting that treasure back.
No one's ever getting that treasure. I mean, you'd need to convince a country to go all the way to the moon and look for treasure? Who's going to buy that? Hello! Griphoos!
On the moon.
Mit die Witchdokter Superben!
It's huge.
It ain't going to save him.
No.
That was beautiful.
What a
that was the doc dream. The dream of every doc. Has he gone for Headhunter, Joe? You know he has. This young man knows what's up. Or woman!
Headhunter's that one, right? The bounce in the nut?
Yeah, baby.
It's when there's like some lockdown as well where your ult's going off, with the SF ult on top. So juicy. So juicy. So good. I think I'd find a tree. A notable tree. And bury it by the tree. I feel I'd forget where it was otherwise. I'd lose the map.
What were we talking about before the buried treasure thing? The pickpocket thing, right?
Yeah. Is there a defense up here? Troll going in first. Has all available with the BKB on top. Big jump in from Techies. Getting some bombs down, but BKBs are there. Surviving a bit. Troll's in deep now. With the ult wearing off, he's gonna drop down dead. And now Dav doesn't have second life, so gonna waddle away.
I think he needs a blink. Oh my god, SF.
Yeah, he stuck around too long. And Dav has save a friend syndrome. And it might just work. Gets one down. Napadood as well, sucking down the Undying. Gets him as well.
Dav is very large now.
Dav big.
This is why he sent us this replay.
He didn't send it. He didn't even send it.
I know. Napadoodle, why did you do that, Paul? Paul's got auto attack on. You need to tell real Paul immediately.
I think Paul is just bad. I think Paul doesn't understand. I think Paul just goes.
I think he has auto attack on. Watch him.
I think he just likes to click.
Just watch him.
Maybe.
No, maybe not. Okay, he keeps cancelling. Oh shit. Yeah, TA punished that. Punished.
Big old meld burst. Dav is still trying to fight this despite everyone respawning. He doesn't have ult. Is he going to do the Dav TP out? He's getting tipped on the retreat.
Oh,
yeah, he gets rooted instantly. The classic.
It's a classic of the genre. Much like Dav is a classic of the genre.
The
if Dav was a series of films, what series of films is he going to be?
Great question.
I think it's the Fast and the Furious. I'm the furious one in this equation.
I'm not sure Dav's fast, though.
The slow and the livid. It's not the X-Men, because I don't know what Dav's superpower is, bless him.
I feel like he's a Bourne series.
Bourne? You think he's Jason Bourne?
Yeah. He's a bit confused as to who he is, but somehow he gets shit done.
Yeah. Holy shit, it's Jason Bourne, and there's just Dav. I don't know what's going on here.
But I'll do it, don't worry.
Yeah, we'll give it a go. He'll be fine.
I'd watch that film. That would be great.
I would like to watch
Welshman, but he's lost his memory, but he's actually a hitman. That would be great.
And amazing.
He's
not just a hitman, he's an amazing hitman.
Yeah.
I would like if there was a series of films like that weren't a comedy, It was just a guy who's pretty average, who happens to be in a Jason Bourne type situation, and how he manages. How does he get by? What does he do?
Just like a dad. He has general dad like knowledge.
Yeah,
but
so there was
situations.
Have you seen Nobody? That film Nobody?
Yeah, I have. That was
it's
good.
Okay, right? It's okay.
I enjoyed it.
But it's a little bit... It was a theory I came up with called Mailbox, which is a middle-aged man is badass because old school, right?
Yes.
And the idea is all these old grippers like Clint Eastwood are still badasses because they're smart and they know things, and young people are stupid. These lads would have been stabbed in seconds, like no cap. There's no way that these old lads are still going strong. But they are. And that's just the way they make these movies for people my age who think they're still tough, to fantasize that they could still defeat a group of 18-year-olds.
What was that beekeeper as well with stuff. Jason, what's his face?
Statham, yeah. He's like a million... I'm a beekeeper.
God, I'm a beekeeper and I'll keep the bees.
The funniest thing about that for me was that a beekeeper, it turns out, is code for someone who is like the guy that goes and sorts things out. Sort of like a cleaner.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's sort of the role that you send in the beekeeper.
Get the beekeeper in.
But he's also a beekeeper.
So
like he is also a literal beekeeper. Why?
Is this like where your name dictates the job you end up having?
What do they call it? Nominative determinism.
That's the one. Doug Bowser becomes the CEO of Nintendo.
Wait, is that a real thing?
So Wait, maybe not CEO. He's definitely some role in Nintendo.
Oh my God.
Guy called Doug Bowser.
Doug Bowser? Yeah. Currently serving as the president of Nintendo America.
President of Nintendo. There we go.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. So
Bowser, it said, this is Wikipedia. Bowser shares his surname with the main antagonist of the Mario franchise, Bowser. This drew interest when he was first hired by Nintendo.
Oh my goodness.
And was the subject of further humorous reactions upon his promotion to president.
Daff has just got him by himself here. He's alone. He's gonna die.
He needs a blink dagger.
He does. He did have it queued up, and then he's gone for a basher. He's all about the damage. He's gonna die. Yep. Okay. GG Wraith King, says the doc.
Joe?
Yeah.
When Wraith King is dead and keeps clobbering, does he do so with increased damage? Because it always feels like he becomes scarier.
I don't know. With the shard he does. That's where it was. He does more, 50% more with Wraith form.
Okay, yeah.
With his shard.
Thank you.
I'm sure that's a thing. I couldn't remember where it was a thing. The initiation goes in. Pudge might be in danger for it, though.
He's
dead. The
dead.
Maledict and the dots. Yeah, Fid the human as well. Dead.
Excellent.
And is Troll coming for a little feed?
He has no BKB for about 7 seconds.
But does have ult, so could just run in, start shouting, taking names. Here he goes. With the BKB as well. Wallop, wallop, wallop. The Yules. Keeping Napadoodle alive, but Abaddon doesn't have ult. And yeah. Troll dead.
Still the shittest ult. For me.
It's weird. It is.
Do you know what I don't understand is, if you compare, I've said this before, Joe, so I'll bore you. You compare Troll and Ursa. Two heroes that are actually quite similar.
Yeah.
If you think about Fervor and Fury swipes, they're not wildly different. If you think about the big difference with Troll is he can go ranged, right? And he has the mischance thing. He's very fast. Ursa has that little leap gap close. He has a root. Ursa doesn't have a root, so there's some differences. But their ults are that Ursa presses his ult and you just can't kill him. Troll presses his ult and you can't kill him.
Yeah.
But Troll's is shit. Because he then runs into terrible situations.
It's awful.
And I just think, why don't you fix this yet? Why would you ever pick? And they can both take Roche by themselves. Oh, Napadoodle, run!
Getting away.
Shit.
Has the Wind Waker, but
He already used it.
Yeah.
Daff, no! Now is not the time, brother! Oh my god,
now is the time. He might get it. There we go.
Oh, he does get him! Now is the time, Daff!
Now is the time.
Is he now is the time to leave.
More? More? Is he going more? Has Dust. Going for some clobbering, but Pudge is here. Dismembering 8. Gets a hook. Daff dead. Daff didn't leave.
I would. If I was on his team, I'd be tipping him right now.
He's already been GG'd by his friend. Witch Doctor. He's dead again.
Yeah, but they're kicking ass.
Yeah, Abaddon's here now as well, so it's fine. It's gonna work out all good, right? The rest of the team is responding. Oh, the troll! The troll! The turnaround! He's turning the beat around! Tip. Tip! Tip!
Tip! Tip, 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 tip.
Yeah, I just feel like in a game where positioning is like half the game.
Yeah.
Having a spell where you can't control yourself, it feels terrible.
True that.
Really terrible. Oh, I think he is my least favorite carry troll. I think every time I see him picked on my team, I'm just like, oh, really? This guy, really? This guy? Him?
All right, I found the most London post on r/London.
Yeah.
Are you ready? Why are pottery lessons so expensive?
Why are they though?
Oh, I love that.
I've changed my mind about my opinion on what is London, by the way, Pyrion. I'm on your side now.
Based on what?
Just like...
Wait, let's catch up the viewers. So, a mutual friend of ours, I don't know if she's known to everybody, so we won't name her, but a mutual friend of ours and Joe shared an opinion with me that I found genuinely very frustrating to deal with, which is Twickenham is not in London.
I used to describe it as Greater London.
Right, which it is.
It is, but I wouldn't... In my mind, it wasn't London, because it wasn't Central London.
So
but it was Greater London.
Greater London is most of London.
Yeah.
All right, and if you are one of the boroughs of London, you're in London by definition. So the Royal Borough of Richmond upon Thames, the London Borough of Richmond upon Thames, is in London.
Where I was born.
Where you were born, right? You were born in Kingston upon Thames, weren't you?
Oh, yeah, sorry, and I'm not paying attention. Yes.
Okay, that's fine. But the point is this...
You knew where I was born better than I am.
I'm sorry, but... well, you said you lived in New Malden, so Kingston would be the... Yeah. So, there is no way... I'm sorry, but there is no argument to be made. You could say, and I will happily say, that we are in the suburbs of London, that this is the quiet, leafy outer sides of London. Absolutely. Yeah. But to tell me I don't live in London, where I've lived for over 20 years, I took offense. I was very annoyed by that.
I'm with you now. It's London. I think...
Yes.
I've been learning...
You had this idea that Greater London wasn't London. It is literally called... I mean, the clue is in the name. It is called Greater London.
In the name. Oh, SF cranking up the ult, getting the fear out, trying to get the team to safety with it, but... TA's doing a bit of damage.
That troll ult was wasted, though. But this is bad.
Punching
Team is really throwing.
Dav has used one life already. And just going to try and fight it. Although, going for the TP out? The Dav! He's done the...
Oh, he's pulled it off!
I've been looking at like Right Move. I like looking at property. It's kind of fun seeing into other people's fights and stuff. That damage.
Christ.
And it's sort of looking at like Bristol. And Bristol's massive, right? Bristol's always bigger than I expect. And it keeps going. And I'm like, well, like Fish Ponds is like not central Bristol, but I describe it as Bristol. And I was like, you know what? Ted was right.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah,
but there's even more delineation, which is literally Greater London is like all you have to do is look boroughs of London.
Yeah,
like you just look and there's all the London boroughs. It is very big.
It's massive.
I'm not saying that some of it isn't further out. I mean, Richmond upon Thames is there. Wandsworth, Ealing, Brent. They're all about the same distance from the centre. Most of London is Greater London. Genuinely.
Dead.
I mean, Enfield. People think of Enfield, they think of London.
And
because it's
what
London.
People think.
Well, they can think what they want.
Do a poll in the comments.
Twickenham is a suburban district in London, England. Literally.
Oh, look at this.
It's right there.
Okay, the troll actually doing work. I think popping it at the start of a fight is kind of the way to go.
Ole!
Oh, okay.
Ole.
Oh, they're turning the beat around. Dav dead again. SF trying to get some damage out. Nice Maladit. Getting him punched down. Back and forth to the TA. She got to get out.
That's me reading off Wikipedia, by the way. It's a suburban district in London.
All SF cranking out the ult, but the BKB is there for the TA. Doesn't care for the fear. This might be a Rax. Maybe, although Abaddon still has his ult. Gonna fight the troll. But TA's just getting the rest of them up the hill.
Oh, it's a classic.
Who's gonna win this
Abba versus Troll. I don't know, but I think Abba. There we go. I was correct.
Although
I'm a genius.
TA's got to come in now. And a couple more clicks. Ultra kill!
Oh, God. Oh. I know why we've been sent this game now. Because it was unlosable and then they lose.
It was an unlosable game and then it's over. Oh, no. They're out for a minute. Is it actually just over like that? No way.
Wow, so here's something to muddy the waters. The London metropolitan area, all right, which extends really far out. All right, if you look at this, I'm talking, we're including a lot of areas that you would not really consider. They're not in the boroughs of London. This is anywhere where you can travel to work. The travel to work area of London is a place where you can get from there into London, is now considered the London metropolitan area, making the population 15 million.
Wow.
Instead of London's classic 9. Or just under 9.
That seems a bit silly. SF trying for a last-ditch attempt defense.
He's trying to defend.
The defend, maybe. TA.
They got him. Oh my God. He did perish. Can Dav hold?
I'm not sure Undying can
he hit it!
himself.
He got in his little house!
The dodge! Undying trying to end it, but Dav's here. Paul's here. Doesn't want to hit the tomb. Being pinged by all hell to get the tomb, but it's expired now.
They've
Wind
got
Wake
this,
is the catch. A stun comes in. Clobber, clobber, clobber.
They called him Undying. We put his name to the test.
Oh, but TA's come back with the buyback.
Oh no.
But the
my God.
uphill! Survives! Dav might be in trouble now, has 1 life to go after this one. SF pausing. And is Dav gonna live? Can't get his armlet back on? Won't get his armlet back on? When will he get his armlet back on?
When he's
going for the clicks, going for the pudge.
He's dead.
He's dead.
Trying to get the TA.
TA? Do they have this kill for her? Abaddon has a second life as well. Dav has got to safety, back to base. She forces down to the low ground. Has Blink available. Yeah, she's out. It's a hold. It's a hold.
Oh my goodness. Napadoodle's making me want noodles. I've already had lunch.
Napa noodle.
I
want a little lie down, a little short sleep, and a little snack.
And some dapper noodles.
Dapper noodles. Ooh, dapper noodle. I like that. That feels like a kind of pop-up noodle store, doesn't it?
Dapper noodles. Welcome to Dapper Noodles. Go take your order. Just scan the QR code and put it in. Thank you.
It's not can I take your order anymore.
No, I hate that. I mean, I know it makes me seem old, but I was in several places in Bristol where I would order. Like, I went in, and they just looked at me. They did that thing where they just look at you with their mouth a little open, and they just tilt their head up like, yeah. And you give them the order, and then they start having a conversation with their colleague while they just ring it up, and they just hold the pay machine to you, and you pay. They don't even say hello. Like, I'm not expecting, welcome, gracious sir, to our premises. How can one acknowledge I am a living human being? Because I've come in and said, oh, hi there, may I please have blah, blah, blah. Rather than just me coming up and going, give me a coffee. Yeah. I'd understand if you were rude. But you've started this by thinking, you don't work in the service industry, you don't know what it's like. I have worked in the service industry, I do know what it's like. But you don't treat every customer like they're a complete bastard until they demonstrate themselves to be that way. And this guy's like 23. I'm sorry, you can't be that bitter at 23. You have no fucking excuse.
You don't know what he's been through, man.
My Chemical Romance broke up 20 years ago.
It's not been the same since. My life's gone to hell.
Oh, apparently they are still going. They reformed in 2019.
Oh. I feel like every older band reforms and does a reunion tour.
Oh, do you know what? I had this, talked about this on Triforce. Loads of people disagreed with me. Richard Osman goes on his podcast, The Rest is Entertainment or something like that. That's entertainment. I can't remember what their podcast is called. And he points out that I think it might even be something crazy like this century, or at the very least in the last 10 years, there has not been there have been 3 bands who were like top of the charts at any time. It's all solo artists and duos at most, or like EDM acts who've got someone in, like, you know, David Guetta featuring Sia or something like that. That the band, as the main way that music is performed, is dead. Now I said, this was a few years ago, where are the bands? And people were like, are you kidding? And they listed all these bands, good bands, but none of them are anywhere near as successful as bands used to be. Let's just talk about this fight. The SF gets his ult off.
It is massive.
This is it. By God, they're doing it.
It's
the bunker.
Megas. It is the Megas.
The bunker is helping.
But
the troll is slaying everything.
Quick he clicks, Jesus! Rattling down them one by one. Going for more. Satanic now surviving. Healing back up, but Napadoodle with the ghosts. And Dav on the second line.
Dude,
just
this
blown
troll.
Up by TA. Dav is dead. Trying to chonk down as he's a ghost, but...
Oh my days.
This is Megas, but it could be a straight mid and
Yeah,
end.
they could just go straight in.
There's no
Anyway.
buybacks.
If you look at the biggest bands of like the 80s and 90s, a lot of them are still fucking going. Dare I say it? Oasis have announced a tour, and everyone's like, this is going to be the biggest tour of the year, other than Taylor Swift. It's going to be massive. They're going to be like £500,000. Oasis haven't been a band since the fucking 90s. Like, the Britpop era was when I was at university. That's how long ago this was.
Yeah.
And we're talking about them as this band that's going to fill the fucking seats. Bands like U2, the fucking Stones were still going until recently. They might even still be touring. Iron Maiden, for Christ's sake, are still touring. That was a band formed in the 70s. All of these bands, people still go see. They're still desperate to see these great bands. Where are the bands of these days? Don't fucking say Coldplay to me. I'll kick you in the teeth. What I'm saying is, where are the great bands? TikTok. Where are the great bands that are going to be here in 30 years' time?
People don't want to learn instruments
solo.
anymore because of TikTok, I'm telling you, Pyrion. The kids don't have the attention to learn an instrument because they're not bored anymore.
No, there's loads of musicians out there. There's loads of bands.
I think it's so easy now to become do everything yourself. I think there's enough technology to sort of do the basics of everything yourself that I think people are less willing to do it with other people, maybe. I don't know.
It's just kind of sad to me. Also, like, that kind of band, seeing a band live is so exciting, genuinely. And I just think it's kind of dead. Oh my goodness. Can the troll do things here?
Maybe.
He's waiting on his Satanic. He's got 5 seconds on that before he wants to go back in. This is tense.
Yeah.
I sense a big fuck up is coming.
I mean, there's no buybacks really for anyone. I feel that's what's keeping everyone back.
Yeah.
No buybacks, no go. So everyone's just going to hold.
I lost us a game the other night with a terrible call. Do you remember?
What? It wasn't lost then. Troll has an ult, has a BKB with the Satanic on top. Got a Lysel a fair chunk, but got to go through the Abaddon ult as well. Not going to do it so
Kind
fast.
of the wrong target there, unfortunately for him.
Yeah. The unluck. Oh wait, when did Napadoodle die? When did that happen? Oh, the TA burst. Right.
Oh my god, Joe, I had such a good bit of news for you.
Yeah?
I was walking past a charity shop today. Okay?
Oh. Uh-huh.
I stopped in because from the street I could see there was a suit jacket like a blazer.
Yeah.
It was fucking perfect. And I thought, that looks like my size. I bought it. It was £15.
Wow.
For a really nice, practically brand new. It's like John Lewis, so it's a reasonable brand, you know. Nice. It's not like fucking gonna fall apart. It's not Primark or something. Really nice, just suit jacket. Thought, 15 quid. What are the chances? Good things do happen, people. They do happen. Oh, hello!
I thought you were going to say, I went into a charity shop and I found another innocent mango jumper.
No, mate.
I thought we really liked that. Oh, TA's gone in. But the Glimmer saves the Doctor. BKB is forced. SF's just trying to click. And Abaddon chonking as well. But look at the damage on this TA. SF going to have to retreat a little bit. Techie's blasting it and going for the Witch Doctor on the backlines. But the Switcheroo is there. He survives a little bit longer as Techie's dies. Abaddon's in deep. Chonking down the Pudge, but dies under the towers.
Oh,
That's waddling back and forth. Doesn't know whether to go in or
Undying
not.
has so much health, dude.
And he is gonna get out as Doc throws out the ult. Dav, don't go back in. He's crazy.
Nah, he's Gucci, mate.
Okay, that gets the kill. I'm just so scared of this TA blowing him up while he's... Just no one else is up.
He's got 2 lives.
He's got 2 lives. Abaddon has bought back.
Yep. Go for it.
Why?
Get off cooldown, mate.
Go end, maybe? Maybe? Who knows? Huh. What's your strat then? If you're trying to end your Dav's team, how do you end this game?
I think, in all honesty, you just farm.
Yeah.
You want to get buyback. You want to get Roche. You need items to deal with the troll. Does anyone have a Hex or anything like that?
They got
E-Blade.
They got 1 Yules. One
but the thing is, he's got BKB. So what they need to do is like jump him, Hex him, and try and blow him up. And I think if they can jump him, the thing is they are lacking team fight control. They've got like, your nice Witch Doctor ult, and you've got DP ult and stuff like that.
They got the damage to the team fight, but not the lockdown for it.
Yeah, they want like Ravage or Black Hole or something like that, where you can get in and like, if you could blink Ravage and then somebody blink Hexes the troll, or so you blink Hex the troll, start going him. When everyone else comes in to try and help out, you fucking Ravage and you pivot it, you finish off that troll.
Yeah.
You get him gone before he can get his ult off. That's probably their best bet. Failing that, I think they kind of need someone to start the fight, so to group up the enemy, so Witch Doctor can ult and fuck them all up, because that's kind of a big thing. The Witch Doctor ult at this point is actually huge. He's
eaten the Ags. He's still got his Gregories.
Okay, that is nuts, dude.
It's 50 minutes in. It's worth almost 3,000 gold, and he's still got it.
That is legitimately insane. This dude hasn't had a neutral the whole game.
Yeah.
Because you know what? I bet
TA on DD.
When you try to drag...
Oh my goodness.
Oh shit.
That damage with the BKB. She might get the kill here. She does on SF. Up the hill
When you try
now.
to drag a neutral onto the Grigri slot, nothing happens. I bet she just thought, I guess I can't have a neutral. You put the Grigri in another slot. That's what you have to do. You can't put it in one of the passive slots. You have to have it in one of the 6 slots.
But do they not know they can use it? Is this a bit? Are they doing a bit?
Know.
Are they seeing how big it can get?
I mean, it's fucking hilarious if they just keep it to end the game. But
it's insane.
I mean, he could sell it right now and have like 3k gold. He'd have 6k gold if he did that.
Yeah. God, T8 was just brought back instantly after dying as well. I kind of knew they'd come otherwise, but it's a farm off. It's a good old-fashioned farm off, and Paul has found Troll in their jungle. Team pinging? Is team coming across to this? Witch Doctor's pinging. He's coming slowly. No.
I've got a golden ticket.
Finished Abyssal on Dav. Very good, very good. Keeping buyback. So patient of him, keeping buyback.
I think they do Roche. Yeah, I think a little bit of floating. You got a problem with that?
No problem.
Good. He's gonna.
As long as he's okay. As long as he's safe.
As soon as they hit him, he's gonna jump into
TAs come down at the same time.
Shit.
They've had the same idea. She's melded, but sentry down. They know she's in here. Gets the hit off with the Bloodthorn. Forces the BKB. Switcher goes out.
That's such a bad switcher.
A little far away, but she's still running. Getting Abyssal now. Chonked down. Invis again. Second sentry. Dieback.
Does she not have a blink?
She did, but couldn't get out in time.
Is he still floating, Joe?
Yeah, he's still floating.
Hell yeah.
He's still floating. He's having a good time.
Float-chan!
On the Abaddon.
Hey, you know, do you remember the fucking Roshan song? He when night he goes through the portal to the other side. You were gonna make that into a fucking clip.
It was such a long bit. I hated it as a soundbite though, because if that played, because people would redeem it, and it's just like 30 seconds of you screaming with like miscellaneous background noise as well.
Oh dear. Oh, there's another bug from 4 hours ago for 4 hours ago for Midas. Works in Fountain, and Tinker can do it.
Oh, fun. Oh, love that.
I mean, they're going to remove the item from the game at this point.
Okay, Troll BKB ulti.
He has Bacultied.
Goes onto the SF.
SF wastes his ult.
Yep. He's trying to Satanic to live. Not going to be enough.
They got the dock, too.
Up and down. Dav, he's doing the damage with the Abaddon. Techie's Burst comes in. Not in time to save, though. And now Troll turning his attention to Dav and the Abaddon. Lots of lives available, but not on Dav. He's gonna
retreat
who had
out
the
here.
Aegis? Turning his armor off, he gets hooked back in. He's gonna have to fight. Instead, he walks around, and Abaddon dies.
He did the Dav walk around. He did the classic Dav walk around.
I see. Dav always turns his armor off when he's not clicking. I think he doesn't realize that it gives him health as well. Oh no. Well,
do you want to hear a stat statistic?
Yeah.
Okay, so the all-time peak for Artifact was 60,740 players.
Oh wow.
The current 24-hour peak, and this is a surprise, was 30 players. So there's still 30 people playing. They're just playing each other.
30 people. Byrack's coming in. Troll's going for the straight end. He doesn't have creeps. Mandit goes on top. Dav gets the stun off. But the Troll ult is there. Dav actually might be in danger here. He's life-stealing a fair bit, but is it going to be enough? Turns into a ghost. And now the Doc ult as well. Okay. They stopped the Troll, but it cost them a Dav buyback and a death.
Good lord. Do you know what scares me? Sinkholes.
Oh, yeah. Although I feel in the UK there's less sinkholes than the rest of the world.
They scare me, dude.
Yeah.
I hate sinkholes. The idea of falling into a sinkhole.
You never get out.
Oh my god.
You die down there. Oh, T8 coming in, trying to get some burst off, uses BKB. Clicking down this SF. Is he gonna live? He's doing a lot of lifesteal with the Satanic. Okay.
Don't try and fight a demon one-on-one, you fool!
How much would you have to be paid to be lowered into a sinkhole, but like you're on a crane? On like
is there any chance that it snaps and I fall to my death?
There's chance, but
what's
it's very
chance?
Unlikely. 1 in 100.
Oh fuck no!
1 in 200.
No.
Same odds of winning the lottery. I want this to be.
So 1 in 16.5 million.
Yeah.
Well, then I'd take it.
Okay.
And I'm getting £100 million.
Hell yeah.
Ole!
I just love that they're all just trying to end straight away. SS walked in by himself, gets dismembered. Just wait for your team. Game. Just wait for your team. Magic goes out. On the Undying.
This Witch Doctor really needs to stop. He accidentally goes up.
Techie's mind sign.
Techie's
mind is up. Stop running in the field, lads. You're taking a lot of damage.
They're just running about in it.
Oh
I don't think they know.
They're finally dealing with the tombstone, but TA's respawned now as well. Or TA Troll
dear.
even.
Oh dear.
They're gonna get walled down one by one, and they're all gonna die. They're all gonna die.
Why is no one helping kill the doc?
Doesn't need help. He's fine. Don't worry about it. Oh, Dav no. Dav no. The Glimmer's doing so much as well.
This guy is actually... that was a good live. Do you know what? Dude, if he didn't have Holy Locket and had Blink instead...
Or if he used his Holy Locket...
I'm just saying, get the Blink, brother. Yeah. Get the Blink. It's so good.
Yeah. Well, Dav to defend.
Oh dear.
Dav to get the brain rune. But he's getting pinged. They are in the base. SS up in 10. They have a fortification to stall out a little bit of time. Dav has 2 lives here. Stun going out on the TA. Gets dismembered though.
Oh my god, they lost the game.
Okay, SS coming in though with an ult. Is it going to be Big Fear? No. There's a BKB.
Wow,
there's a troll
got his BKB up.
Getting a lockdown. But SF, he's surviving a bit longer. Gets the punch down. Dav is here.
Oh, that's sad.
Stunning, but it's over.
GG report Wraith King. That's what they would be saying.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Shame. A shame.
Real shame.
Shame. Unlucky Dav and Real Paul. That's unfortunate.
73 to 73 kills.
Graph, please.
Look at that.
Ah.
A little bit of throwage. Yes. Yes.
Ah.
Oh, who did
Fascinating. How did Dav do? Let's have a look at the old hero damage. He did
chunk.
alright.
He did chunk.
For the pos 3.
The doctor.
The witch doctor. But look at the damage that
dude,
this TA and Troll just did so much.
So much work.
Yeah. 24 kills on TA, 19 on Troll. They did die a lot, but
yeah, a lot of just kind of running in as well. Yeah, from everyone involved. Just a lot of running in.
Yeah. Also, I want to say shout out to Techies for some of that early game stuff. It was real classic Techies.
I really secured the early game, and then somehow they came back, and then somehow they lost again.
Yeah. What's this guild? Ompt. What's the Ompt guild? I wonder. Over Manka team.
Huh. Okay.
I don't know.
Sure.
I don't want to know.
I don't want to know. Well, Dav, thanks for staying terrible at Dota. We love it. We love it.
Yeah, God bless. Keep sending in those replays.
We'll catch you next time.
Thank you to Real Paul for sending that. Going 4 and 16 and having the bollocks to send it in anyway.
Hell yeah, Real Paul. Hell yeah.
All right. Goodbye.
Bye.